My name is Will Vetter. I'm Assistant Product Manager for AMG at Mercedes-Benz USA. We're here at the 2012 LA Auto Show, and standing behind me is the 2014 SLS AMG Black Series. The SLS AMG Black Series is the fifth car to come to this Black Series category. This is what happens when you let engineers build the car they want to build. Take a lot of the different technologies that come from our GT3 racing program and put it in a road car. Essentially, this is as close as you're going to get to a race car for the street. First, you're going to notice the paint. This is AMG Solar Beam Yellow, formulated specifically for this vehicle. Multi-stage paint, tons of metallic in it, it really pops underneath the lights. The front end has been opened up. This has gotten a larger diameter. Just behind here lives the oil cooler. There's one on the other side as well. This additional fin has been added to direct air even more into here for cooling of the engine. Moving down here to the lower spoiler. This is done in carbon fiber, provides additional downforce, and allows airflow within here for additional cooling of the engine. Right here on the side, this dive plane or canard provides, again, more downforce, but it's also a side lateral force. Looking at the headlight, darkened the bucket out. Gives it a really sinister look. The already amazingly wide SLS AMG has been made even wider for the Black Series. The track has been increased 0.8 of an inch in the front, 0.9 in the back. The body's been made wider, 0.5 in the front, and a full inch in the back to accommodate that. Tires are wider, 10.5 inches of rubber in the front, 13 inches in the back. Forged alloy wheels specifically for the Black Series with its own design. Comes in two different colors. This one, which has the matte black inlays and the polished spokes, or you can have the entire wheel in matte black with just the rim edge being in polish. Sport Cup tires designed specifically for the Black Series. 19-inch wheels in the front, 20-inch wheels in the back. Hiding behind these wheels, a massive set of carbon ceramic brakes. With a rotor size of 15.8 in the front and 14.2 in the back. 6 piston calipers finished in this great bronze color, which is the signature for the AMG carbon ceramic braking system. As one of the main philosophies of the Black Series is to lighten up the car. A number of components have been changed. The hood is actually made of carbon reinforced plastic. Same thing with the fenders, which were wider to accommodate the wider track and the wider tires. One of the other functional pieces is right here, this hood scoop. Not only does it help with allowing the heat of the engine to come out, but it also provides additional downforce. As we take a look inside the engine bay of this amazing craft, you'll see carbon fiber absolutely everywhere. One of the other neat features is the badge, which is actually affixed to the top of the engine, is black to denote Black Series. Out of the normally aspirated 6.3 liter engine, we get 622 horsepower and 468 pound-feet of torque. It delivers 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds with a top speed of 196 miles an hour. The valve train has been redefined so that it actually can spin faster. The lower end has been strengthened with additional changes to the conrods and the conrod bolts, as well as the oiling system. For additional performance and to lower the center of gravity, the transaxle has actually been lowered in the vehicle by almost ½ an inch. This pushes that weight even further down for unbelievable performance. The engine and transaxle are suspended in a different way in the Black Series. So you have conventional mounts, but there's also gas struts which keep the engine and transaxle in situ so that when you're doing high G turns from left to right, the engine and transaxle stays with the vehicle as opposed to shifting weight. Mating the engine to the transaxle in the rear is something called a torque tube. Normally this torque tube would be made of cast aluminum and would weigh about 58 pounds. In the SLS Black Series, it's actually made of carbon fiber reinforced plastic, which reduces it all the way down to a scant 29.3 pounds. Weight savings are important. We've taken out the battery and replaced it with a lithium-ion battery. That's another 17 pounds. You can even have an option to remove the entire stereo system. Command, navigation, telephone, speakers, amplifiers, everything. That shaves another 13 pounds out, which means that the exhaust is what you hear. The exhaust has also been changed. It's the same fan-type exhaust manifold that goes out to the back, but it's now titanium. This large expanse of carbon fiber right here not only looks good, but it's also functional. This vent helps alleviate the air pressure which is going to be inside of the engine compartment, as well as what's in the fender arch. Then down below we have additional carbon fiber for additional styling. A whole host of technical enhancements have been done to the SLS Black Series for performance. One of which is the rear locking differential. On the standard SLS, it's mechanical, meaning that its locking factor is the same regardless of situation. However, with the SLS Black Series, it's electronically controlled. So now you can change the locking factor. So if you're in tight turns, you can open up that locking factor so you're not going to drag a wheel. But acceleration in straight lanes, you can actually increase that to get traction. Taking a look at a view from the back, which is what most people are going to see as this car flies past, first thing you're going to notice is this aerodynamic wing, made of carbon fiber and is adjustable for additional downforce depending upon how you want to have it set up. AMG signature Black Series badging, darkened tail lamps. Then as we go further on down, you're going to see the diffuser made of carbon fiber. The diffuser's job is to take the fast-moving air from underneath the car and direct it up to meet the fast-moving air that's coming off the top. Provides additional downforce and side stability. What it also does is it's been opened up so that air can escape a lot quicker along with the heat that's coming from the engine and the transaxle. Quad tip exhaust with the AMG emblem. This is an AMG signature. It's attached to the titanium exhaust system which runs all the way to the front. Unbelievable exhaust note out of this car. All right, as we move to the interior, you're going to see a lot of cool appointments. Alcantara and Diseño leather all over the place. Red contrast stitching. Gauges have been blacked out. All of the nozzles are in gloss black. Also, you have carbon fiber trim as standard. Steering wheel is in all Alcantara with red contrast stitching. In the center, you're going to see piano black lacquer trim. On the back side are the aluminum shift paddles. Here at the top is a 12 o'clock mark, so you have a great orientation of where the steering wheel is in relation to the front wheels. Seat belts are in red, and on the headrest, the Alphaterbach crest has been pressed directly into the leather. Well, that's it for an overview of the SLS AMG Black Series. For additional information, please visit us at mbusa.com and keep the conversation going by joining us on Facebook and Twitter.